you already know what to do, unless you're dumb, right? If you're not dumb, you basically know it's a no. Don't do that. Hi Divas and Divas, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How you all doing? My name is Mandy Morah. In case this is your first time here, you're absolutely welcome. Anyways, on today's video, we're going to be talking about the actual secret to going viral on YouTube. And if you're interested to know what this is, of course, sit and enjoy the video. I promise to be as original and as, honest as I can in this video. As always though, I feel like over the years, if you're a content creator, you probably can relate to this. We have, sort of always looked out for what would make our channel to be a better channel, what we're going to do, type of content we're going to create, type of videos we're supposed to put out. Even went ahead to look up to other people's videos to get ideas and everything. Something we can just use for our own selves. It could be something as little as grabbing an idea just to put into what you're already doing, or even as far as committing plagiarism, which basically means doing exactly everything the person is doing without necessarily giving credit to the original creator or whatever it is. But let us even talk about viral trends. What exactly are viral trends? In my own understanding, I would say that viral trends are basically those type of content, those type of videos, those type of pictures or whatever that is very popular, that people are doing, and it becomes like a trend. What is a trend? A trend is something that is popular, that everybody is doing. What is viral? Viral is basically doing something that everybody can see, can recreate, can start doing. Is traveling to different continents, that goes beyond where it started. That is viral. I feel like everybody have something different that they do for themselves, right? Some people could be comedy, some people could be educative videos, even educative videos that could come off as comedy or a comedy, but there is something educative in the video, like Miss Rachel. It could be DIY, it could be just some sort of silly random videos or whatever. Let's talk about the science of virality, right? What is the science of virality? Basically means something someone can resonate with. Emotional resonance. For an instance, let's say you see a video or a content of someone explaining what had happened to them and all that, right? And then you're like, oh my goodness, wow, I can relate to this story. I know what this person is talking about. I've been in that kind of situation. That is emotional resonance, or basically anything or any content that you see that you personally can resonate with. Another one is relatability, right? Basically, relatability means, like I said before, relatability basically means something you can relate to, something you can vibe with, something you have probably experienced, or someone that's experienced that, or you've been in that kind of situation before without knowing what to do or how to handle it or whatever. That is relatability. And also how that relatability can lead to shares, which end up being a viral content. I know some of us must have come across some videos where the creator or the person in the video is basically saying, tag 5 people in the comment section that that can relate to this, or tag your brother, tag your partner, tag your mom, tag your whatever. Or you could hear something like, send this video to your best friend, send this video to someone another, send this video to your ex, and stuff like that. We've come across it. And I don't know, have you ever sat down to wonder, why is this person telling me to send those videos? Now, if you're someone who, you don't pay attention to these things, you might just be like, yeah, just tag someone, right? Share the video to someone, isn't it? It's no big deal. But that person saying it, in a way, it's to make you to bring people to that page. Because when you tag someone to a particular comment section or to a particular page, one way or the other, it goes onto their notification and they see the notification, and then they click on the content, and then they come to that video and see what you have tagged them to. Either they leave a follow, or they kind of send the video or send it to someone else. That way, in that essence of sharing and everything, it is becoming viral, it is becoming a trend. And that way, whatever social media app that you're using, it could push the video. It could be Instagram, it could be TikTok. I know TikTok pushes a lot of videos very well. Instagram algorithm is sort of going crazy right now, but I know for sure TikTok, Snapchat, or whatever, you share it and then person gets to click on the video and gets to see whatever it is you tag them to. That is you pushing the content. So it's not just about sharing a video. No, it's about pushing. So you're helping that content creator or the person that had made the video to push that content further to other people, and it goes beyond where it started from. Now, if you're looking to go viral on YouTube, right, you have to be very good at storytelling. You have to be very good at telling something captivating. Now, it's not just about storytelling. It's also about saying something that other people watching you can relate to. Now, I feel like one thing people need to understand, especially for very shy people, is that you don't necessarily have to open your mouth to tell a story. Your story could literally be ASMR or silence. Your silence could be a storytelling, period. You might be wondering, what does that even mean? How do you mean I'm not going to speak, but I'm going to be telling you a story? You might have come across some videos where in the scene or whatever, or even movies, right, where nothing is good. You know what? Let me use African parents for an example. When a visitor comes in, right, and an African parent does not want you to sit around, what do? They kind of give you a certain eyes, like, or maybe you're trying to collect something for your African auntie and uncle, or you're trying to sit on their laps. Your mommy will just be like, you already know what to do, unless you're dumb, right? If you're not dumb, you basically know it's a no, don't do that. That is them telling you a story. That is them telling you something. But they didn't tell you, oh, get up from there, or move to your room, or like, move away, I want to talk to the visitor. No, they did not do that. They just use your eye. They don't even open their mouth. Their lips literally do not even move. They're just like, with your eyes, you already get the story, you get the drill, and then you step aside or whatever that you need to do at that moment. That is telling a story. That is storytelling. For some content, it might be, you know, you cleaning a house is you telling a story. Let me tell you something. Do you know the most funniest thing about content creation and about going viral and about, you know, building something on this social media platform on YouTube is that what you basically do every day and get away with it, someone else is doing it and is earning money from just doing that. Someone else is going viral for just doing that. Something as little as cleaning. Do you know the house you clean every day? Someone else is cleaning that same house, the same style at which you use. Someone else is doing it. But the difference between both of you is that this person is getting paid for that, while you are not. To you, that is literally irregular. Someone else is getting paid on this social media platform for literally sleeping. Someone else is getting paid for traveling. Someone else is getting paid to eat. But you and I eat every day. In fact, as a matter of fact, we pay for the food we eat, right? We buy the food we eat because it is essential for us to feed. But someone else is getting paid to travel so as just to eat. For free. They don't pay for it. Rather, it is being covered by the people or the brand calling them to come eat. Now, this does not just happen from anywhere. This is about you trying to, you know, build a brand. This is about you trying to carve something for yourself, something that people know you for. And by that way, because when brands see you, they kind of know, okay, is this the type of content we can relate to? Is this the type of thing that we can bring this person for? And, you know, they would be able to use that thing that they are doing to affect or have an effect on our brand in a good way, either through sales or variability, one way or the other. Now, another one is thumbnails and titles. These are very, very important, right? I know you probably have heard this 1,000 times about make sure you use good thumbnails, make sure you use good titles, whatever. But you have probably never heard, how do I make this happen? Or how do I find the best thumbnails to use? It's okay to sort of exaggerate what you're doing a little bit, but don't go overboard with it. And I'm going to explain why. If your video is talking about one certain thing, let's assume your video is talking about, I lost a baby, right? And then someone clicks on the video or on the thumbnail or on the video, whatever it is on the content, and it's trying to like read or watch what you're talking about. And the person realizes the baby you are referring to is your dog, object, or your stuff. Let's say your phone or your tablet. That is literally the baby you're referring to. Now that way you've created a very bad narrative to you. Of course it would bring the traffic like, wow, oh wow, this person lost the baby. But then when they click and see what you had done, it would sort of not make them click again because they know you're an exaggerative creator or things like that, right? So in situations like this, sort of exaggerate, but be careful. Let me tell you, there is something called going overboard. There is something called keeping it minimal, but also driving traffic. You can exaggerate whatever it is you're doing in a very minimal way and still be able to maintain whatever it is your channel, your content, your whatever is all about. The honest truth is, if you're not, probably you're popular or whatever, I feel this kind of goes towards people that are popular or not, right? You have to put out something that will kind of drive clicks. You want people to click on your video. Obviously, you want views, you want thousands of views, you want whatever. So you want people to click. You have to tell them the reason why they need to click on this. I was seeing a content creator's videos one day where she was basically talking about, oh, do not talk about how to do this, how to do that. But that's a big lie. I was like, no, I completely disagree. At the end of the video, I was actually open to hearing one sustainable thing that person was going to say that would make me be like, oh, okay, I see your point. But literally nothing was said. It is very, very, very important that when you're trying to, especially educative videos, use how to. It's good because you're trying to teach something. Now, maybe thousands of other people have taught that same thing, but maybe there is something spectacular about what you're teaching. So put it there, how to make this, how to create this, how to whatever. Let me tell you, the more, trust me, in as much as everybody thinks, or people think that, some people think that YouTube content creation is getting oversaturated, blah, 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 whatever. Let me tell you, the more people are dying, the more people are being born. Okay? The more people are coming into these apps to do something, the more other people are leaving. So one person cannot literally drive everybody. Okay? So let me tell you, even if it's like literally 10 people that have seen what you've created, you're building something, you're building an awareness. One day your content is going to literally go global, or your content is literally going to explode. So you have to continue to do what exactly or whatever it is that you're already doing. Another way of going viral is collaborating. Collaboration is very, very important, right? For me personally, I'm looking for content creators like me to collaborate with, and hopefully soon I will be doing that. But collaboration is really, really good. Nobody is an island. You have to associate with like people. It's good to collaborate. Now you bring a content creator who is maybe doing absolutely something different from what you're doing, or someone that is not even a content creator, right? But at least they have a knowledge of what you're doing, right? And then yourself, you come together as a team and you create something. Let me tell you, the absolute truth is that content you both have collaborated, or the couple of you have collaborated to do, could be something that would be a driving force for your channel. So you might want to try it out. Hear me out. It's not every trend that you must follow as a creator, because I have seen a couple of situations where people that focus on following trends, right? Oh my gosh, I've seen this trend 1,001 times. They had over 500,000 or 500k views. I'm like, oh, I need to create it. With you having that mindset at the back of your head, you have created a very heartbreaking path or pathway for yourself. What do I mean by heartbreaking pathway, you might ask? What I mean is you creating that kind of mentality because other people have had like over 500,000 views on the video. If you do it, that means you're already aiming that you're going to reach that level or close to that level or even more. But then there is a high chance, very, very high, I don't want to put a number to it like 50%, 60%, I don't want to put a number, but there is a high chance of you doing that and you being the end of that trend, or your own video or your own picture being the end of that trend. So it's not every trend that you need to follow. As a matter of fact, you can start your own trend. I feel like the most important thing is making an impact, is doing something good, is helping, is assisting, is doing something that can make you money, okay? Because the money part is very, very important. We're not gonna forget that. Another mode of going viral is bringing in real life stories. Now, I know the world we live now, everything is so fantasized. I mean, there are people living that real, like that fantasy you're thinking of is actually their real life. I'm not gonna take that away. But if you get what I mean, I feel like now everybody is trying to be so perfect. Everybody is trying to be, you know, all good and like everything. But the real life be real life and the real life be crazy in, man. Okay? So originality is very important. There should be something spectacular about you, right? And even if it's not necessarily spectacular, depends on what your meaning of spectacular is, bring in something you have experienced or a real life story that you can relate or that happened to you. Let me tell you, creating a story from that could help you go viral. You never know. Interestingly, let me tell you guys something. Interestingly, the content you don't necessarily plan or prepare for so much for, or make up for, or just put the usual energy you put into your content, end up being the contents that can go most viral. Now, maybe a couple of people have experienced this, maybe you've not, but I tell you, it's a real thing. You can make your research on that. So most times, just come clean. Don't even think about it. Just come relaxed, cool, you know, like, yeah, let's do this. Go on, just go off. I tell you, there's a very, very big high chance that that content in particular is going to be something that would create a very good pathway for your content and will open a very big gateway to you going viral on this app, on this red app called YouTube. And when you're also doing this, when you're telling your stories, make sure you also put some sort of like lesson, something you've learned on the way or anything. I've seen a couple of videos where people in their 30s are kind of saying what I could have done differently in my 20s, or people in their 20s saying what they could have done differently, or what they anticipate doing, you know, or mistake they have done that have learned from, that have learned something else from, you know, just basically sharing just life lessons. It's very, very important. So I hope with these few points of mine, you've been able to grasp at least a thing or two that will help you go viral on this YouTube space. Let me tell you once again, do not cloud your mentality or your thoughts with this has become a saturated space. I tell you, someone is learning something from you, someone is picking something from you. The fact that someone even subscribed to your video, well, except if it's you that subscribed with another channel or whatever. But once someone you don't know, you've never come across, or someone you even know, but necessarily, you know, it's not you exactly. Once someone have done that for you, clicking the subscribe button on your channel, let me tell you, you're doing a great thing. Okay? You just have to be consistent. You just have to provide value. And that way, you get to build a very great thing for yourself. You get to create a name for yourself in a very good way. So to conclude everything I've been saying, I just want to tell you to keep at what you're doing. Try to learn, unlearn, relearn, sort of just help whatever it is that you've chosen to do. And I promise you're going to do really greatly at it. Don't forget that. You're amazing, okay? So I've come to the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for your support, for watching and everything. If you enjoyed, please don't forget to leave a comment, to like this video, to also subscribe and share, okay? And if you have any questions or basically something you want to add to everything I've said, don't forget to leave it in the comment section as I'll be reading. Thank you. Bye.